Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. I don't know what's going on with the graphics. Welcome to Raw, and welcome Bullet Club Gold's Switchblade Jay White, Buddy Murphy, and the new WWE Champion, Johnny Gargano. Johnny has done it. Bullet Club finally got that missing piece of the puzzle. And look what Johnny's brought back. The same thing he brought back at the start of the season. Only good thing Bullet Club's done. Jay White and Bullet Club Gold have made their way to the ring. What they got to say? Well. Looks like the Bang Bang Gang's found the missing piece of our puzzle. Haven't we, Johnny? Yes, we have Switchblade, because now, after some failures from other members of Bullet Club, now the WWE Championship belongs to us, and we've got another new recruit, because we're doing things the Bullet Club way now. That's right, we've got the Bullet Pixie by our side now. Which also means we've seemingly dipped our toes into lands that once seemed so forbidden. That's right. The Switchblade didn't pull any strings with old SideQuest Mike. Candice is right where she belongs, over on SmackDown. She'll be here tonight, though. That's right, my beautiful, talented, amazing wife will be here to team up with me in the main event tonight. But also, he's still a SmackDown star. So I'll be there on Friday. Cheer her on. So we've been handling things. Have Bullet Club up. Most of us have been handling things. Some of us got beat twice yesterday and once by a commentator. But now, 5 World Championships are in Bullet Club. I think we could talk about adding some more. I think we got a lot more room to grow, and there's nobody that's going to stand in our way for it. Oh boy. Oh boy. The GOAT is here. John Cena running down to the ring. Nobody is going to stop you, you say. The bold thing to say, Switchblade. Seeing as we had quite a few encounters yesterday, did your Bullet Club and I, and at every turn, I seemed to be stopping you. So now I ask you, what stands in my way of stopping you again right now? You've really turned into quite the suck-up, John. You've gone right back to being the corporate color for Yes Man. You make me sick. Personally, I'm glad that Kenny's going to handle things with you at Grand Spectacle in just 4 weeks, because if he didn't get the job done, then I'd have to step up and do something. And you don't want to see what happens when Switchblade has to step up and do something. It's the same thing that's going to happen to Hangman Page. It's the same thing that's going to happen to everybody else. It's what's happened to Will Ospreay, to Swerve, to every single person that stepped up. Even your former brother-in-law, Bryan Danielson, is going to learn what happens when you step up to the Bang Bang Gang, to the most dominant faction in the history of professional wrestling, the Bullet Club. You are a washed-up, old man clinging to your final 4 months of glory. And guess what? You're going to be spending those 4 months looking up at the lights if you keep coming after Bullet Club. So this is your one chance to walk away from us, John, because we have got 5 world championships, all at the same time, and that's more than you've ever been able to say. We have got almost every championship there is in the LS11 universe, and the only things we haven't turned our attention to yet are the ones that haven't been as pressing. But now I'm having a feeling that you're a glutton for punishment, John, that you're stepping in here and you're trying to get face-to-face with the Bang Bang Gang because you want us to end your retirement run early. You want us to put you out before WrestleMania so you can't go out in your blaze of glory because you're afraid of what's going to happen. Look at us, John. We're encroaching on nearly 30 members. Almost all of us have championships, and the ones that don't, we're going to get more soon. This golden run of Bullet Club is not over. And I'll be damned if you're the one that stands in our way. I'll be damned if you're the one that's going to stop us from reaching the top of the mountain. If you're going to be the one that stops us from taking all of professional wrestling by force and being all of the champions that there are. TNA may be shutting its doors soon. NXT may be shutting its doors soon. Ring of Honor may be shutting its doors soon. But WCW, John, New Japan, those are ripe for the picking from Bullet Club. And nobody is going to stop us. Fine speech. Now, if you're done jerking yourselves off, my turn. I look at Bullet Club and I see a lot of potential. Potential is a key word, Jay White, because potential can be squandered, and it is what everyone that bends the knee to you does. It is what I was squandering for so much of my retirement run by letting you manipulate me. I had a few bad years towards the end, and I let that cause me to lose sight of who I am, what I am, the values I preach. You surround yourself with yes men. You surround yourself with people who are insecure in themselves. You look at Bullet Club Gold and U6, or is Candice LeRae part of it now too? Is it 7? You surround yourself with the most pathetic, the most desperate for approval people you have ever seen. You've got the goth alt girl that always wanted to be popular in high school like Rhea Ripley. You got the former fat kid turned 2-time WWE champion still getting doubted in Johnny Gargano. You got the 5-0 purple-haired pixie Candice LeRae still clinging to any chance she can get to glob onto anyone that will give her some form of relevance. You have got the broken-bodied Kenny Omega clinging to that blaze of glory he's trying to go out in despite himself. You've got a guy that nobody knew until a few months ago in Gabe Kidd, who's best known for coming out and shouting profanities to get his way. You've got Ginger Snap over there, who takes any and every shot he can to try to remind us all how he's not insecure, that his wife is more popular than him, and that the entire wrestling world lusts after her. And then I look at the most insecure of them all, Jay, and he's standing right in front of me. And it's the man who had to rebuild a dying faction to cling on to any sort of relevance, because the last thing anyone remembered him doing was getting put in a coffin in London. I am going to handle your cleaner in Tokyo. But the Never Seen 19 sounds pretty damn good to me. So Jay White, I will see you in April, because I will see you at AEW World's End. And don't think you'll be backing out, because Mr. Anthony Khan and I had quite the conversation. But Bullet Club, you have picked the wrong night to try and step up to the real John Cena, to the greatest of all time, because I am hungry, Bullet Club. I am desperately hungry for gold. So pick your poison, Jay. Send any of them out here. Anyone. All right. Anyone then. Buddy, this is your show. Pick him. It's his show. I'm the WWE champion. He's been here longer. All right, John. Seeing as you don't have many friends around here, I'm not putting the grand title on the line against you tonight. I've been having to defend this thing far too many times as of late, to the point where it's not fair. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring the Gorillas of Destiny out here. And let's see how you try and become World Tag Team Champions in a 2-on-1 situation. Because I don't think you've got it, Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
It never fails. The European champ is here, and folks, I guess we're kicking off Raw with a World Tag Team title match. The European champ, Joe Hendry, is here. Joe Hendry making his way down to the ring. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry and John Cena stepping up to Bullet Club tonight. Let's do this. What a way to kick off Raw. As here come the Gorillas of Destiny to the ring, Tama Tonga. And let me guess, he forgot his belt again. There it is. There he is. Tonga Loa never change. The Gorillas of Destiny of the Bullet Club Gorillas here on Raw, making their way to the ring. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa have to defend the World Tag Team titles right here, right now, against John Cena and Joe Hendry. So, without any further ado, the World Tag Team titles on the line. John Cena starting it off with Tama Tonga. Here we go. Last night, Joe Hendry started out for himself and Cena against Bullet Club. And so now, John Cena starting it out as Tonga Loa taking the shot on Cena. Tama Tonga puts him in the corner. Tag is made. Kick to the midsection there from Tonga Loa. John Cena. It's great to have the real John Cena back, I gotta tell you. Last night, I felt like a kid again when John Cena's music hit, and the colors are back. John Cena looking to wrap up these final 4 months of the retirement tour. Looking to go out with a bang, not a whimper. John Cena there taking down Tama Tonga, firing away at Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa's been busted open. John Cena, big knee in the head. Grabs a hold of Tonga Loa, big punch there to the head now. John Cena runs in. Tonga Loa's got him here, and Tonga Loa puts him in the corner. Tag is made. Tama Tonga's in. Now, here we go. Off the top. Back body drop. Tama Tonga kicked in the head by John Cena now, and John Cena with a clothesline. Joe Hendry entering the mix now, and Joe Hendry looking to come in and be serious tonight. Bryan Danielson rattled him at the press conference last night, calling Hendry a joke, saying that he knows Hendry can get serious in that ring and he wants to see it. Right now, Joe Hendry showing that a little bit here. Waits in no time, lock it in against Tama Tonga right now, knocking him in the corner. Hendry into a clothesline. There's a big jumping neck breaker there from Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga going up to the top rope now. Here we go, looking to come up the top. Diving neck breaker to Joe. Hendry goes down. Tama Tonga rolls him over here, and Tama Tonga goes for a knee. Joe Hendry out of the way. Joe's got a hold of him now, and Joe Hendry puts him in the corner here. Hendry with Tama Tonga on the top rope. Joe Hendry goes up for superplex to Tama Tonga. Hendry grabs a hold of him now, and Joe Hendry scoops him up, and freak of nature into a cover. Tonga Loa with the save. Now Joe Hendry with Tama Tonga. Here we go. Throws him across the ring, back into the corner. The GOAT is in. Cena and Hendry now working together. Double axe handle now, and John Cena with a wicked clothesline to Tama Tonga. And now John Cena. No, Tama Tonga rolls out of the ring. Cena's getting fired up here. Cena just running the ropes, waiting for Tama Tonga to get up. Tama Tonga down. The count of 5 now. Tama Tonga rolls back into the ring, and John Cena sidesteps him here. Cena. What a neck breaker there. Rolling Tama Tonga over. And now Cena with a little 5-knuckle shuffle, taking him down. John Cena now getting Tama Tonga back to his feet. Cena with a jab here. Tama Tonga, though, catching him. Wait a minute. Anything from Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga hits John Cena with an attitude adjustment. And now Tonga Loa's back in, and Tonga Loa knocking back Cena with a kick. Goes for a drop kick. Cena out of the way. Cena falls back with him. And now John Cena dropping the elbow. Cena grabs a hold of Tonga Loa, getting him back up to his feet. And John Cena with Tonga Loa in the corner. Tag made. Joe Hendry is in. And Cena and Hendry. Big double team there. Now Joe grabbing Tonga Loa for standing ovation. Into a cover. 1. There's Tama Tonga for the save. Joe Hendry now coming in with some big shots here. Headbutt. Knocking back Tonga Loa into a clothesline. Joe Hendry getting Tonga Loa back to his feet now, and Hendry with a big chop there, knocking him back. Tonga Loa's got him though, and Tonga Loa raking the eyes of the European champ. Hendry gets swung around now. Tonga Loa scoops him up, and Rikishi driver. Joe Hendry goes down now. Tonga Loa taking him towards the center of the ring. Into massive knee to the jaw of the European champ. John Cena making the save. And Tonga Loa went for the big splash there. Joe Hendry gut wrenches him into a massive suplex there. Now Hendry with Tonga Loa throws him across the ring. John Cena in now, and Cena and Hendry off the ropes. And look at the height Tonga Loa got on that one. Cena getting him back up to his feet now. John Cena with the jabs connecting now to Tonga Loa. Into a wicked clothesline there. Cena taking him down. Tonga Loa in trouble now. John Cena. Right hook there connecting Tonga Loa. Puts Cena in the corner now, and John Cena in trouble here. Tonga Loa ties the leg up, kicks the leg into the ropes. Now he's got Cena again. Cena thrown in the corner. Tama Tonga's in. Now Tama Tonga, no, John Cena popping back out of the corner now, and John Cena caught with the DDT by Tama Tonga. And now Tama Tonga, here we go, gonna look for, goes for the kick, John Cena countering Cena. Here we go, into attitude adjustment. Down goes Tonga Loa, cover. 1, 2, 3. We've got new tag team champions. John Cena and Joe Hendry with the win. Just like that, John Cena and Joe Hendry beat the Gorillas of Destiny. What a match tonight. John Cena countered that kick there, ducked under Tama Tonga, and then up he went. And wham! Attitude adjustment. Your winners and new World Tag Team Champions, John Cena and Joe Hendry. John Cena and Joe Hendry have done it. What a way to kick off Raw as Bullet Club loses even more gold. So, pretty big weekend coming up, huh?
I mean, yeah, I'd say so. You've got to deal with all the stuff coming up with Kyle Fletcher.
Right, and you've got Omos Nakano coming up in the next AAA show. That's not too far off.
Right, I'm going to try and finally get this stupid mask off of him and take that Latin American Championship.
You ever think that maybe we should start focusing on the tag title situation?
I mean, yeah, John Cena, and, he just won the tag titles, so it feels like a whole new scene in there now. But yeah, it'd be nice for us to focus on some tag team action.
You two as tag team champions. Don't make me laugh. Oh, Jack. Can we help you? Look, you guys may have gotten the win last month, right? But I don't think me, JD, and Raquel are done. So how about tonight, you two try and find someone to help you fight all three of us? Sure.
Yeah, we can find someone. You think he knows that she's back?
Let him find out in a minute. All right, folks. Up next here on Raw. As here is Matt Cardona. Ready for some action. This matchup comes about based on what happened last week backstage on Raw between Cardona, the interim general manager, The Miz, and Ethan Page. Cardona has made his way to the ring. Here comes All Ego. Ethan Page making his way down to the ring with the New Day by his side. So, Ethan Page and Matt Cardona one-on-one here on Raw. Thank you guys for joining us for a premiering episode of Raw as well. Very big premiering week of episodes here in LS11 Universe. Raw tonight. I have TNA on Thursday and SmackDown on Friday. Page goes around behind the arm of Matt Cardona here. Now Matt Cardona. Snapmare takes him down into chinlock here on Cardona now and Ethan Page. Cardona trying to fight back here. Matt Cardona taking him down by the arm now. Cardona pulling back on the arm. Matt Cardona. Now Ethan Page takes him down now, and Ethan Page has the arm of Cardona here, taking him down. Matt Cardona. Holds him now. He's got All Ego now, and Matt Cardona with Ethan Page here. Matt Cardona going around the arm now is Ethan. Chelsea Green, wait a minute. Well, who's she pulling the turnbuckle off for? Her husband or her tag partner? Either way, the official's right on top of it there. As now Ethan Page. Taking down Cardona. And now Page. Elbow into the head, taking down Matt here. Matt Cardona now getting kicked down again by All Ego. Page just putting the boots to him now, and Cardona back to his feet, pulls him in. Matt Cardona answering back now by shoving down Ethan Page into a big clothesline, knocks him off his feet. Now Cardona's got a hold of Ethan, kicks him in the leg. Stop there from Matt Cardona now. Matt Cardona rolling Ethan Page over here. Matt Cardona bumps him down. Chelsea Green, wait a minute. Taking the turnbuckle pad off again. Cardona goes for the leg drop. Ethan Page dropping back now on Cardona. Ethan Page telling him, hit me again then. And Matt Cardona getting the better of him here. Ethan Page, though. Page with a big right hook. Takes down Matt Cardona now. Now Ethan Page, kick to the midsection, firing away at him here. There again, knocking him back. Ethan Page with Matt Cardona. Off the ropes. Ducks him. Leapfrogs him, and they collide there. For right hook now. Cardona's got him here, and Cardona, a return fire, ducks him. Leapfrogs him, and big takedown there from Matt Cardona. Cardona into a cover now on Ethan Page. For the one, no. There's a stomp there. Matt Cardona taking Ethan Page back up to his feet. Goes for right hook. Countered. Now off the ropes here. Spine buster. Into a cover now on Cardona. For the one. For the two. No. Onto him here. Off the ropes now. And Ethan Page for a kick. Cardona countered. Ethan Page kicks him in the head though. Now Ethan's got Cardona back to his feet. Ethan Page pulling Cardona in. Double underhook. Lifts him up. And backbreaker there. Takes him down into a cover. One, two, no. Now right hook connecting here. Matt Cardona. Jawbreaker from Ethan. Page knocking him down here. Ethan Page into the corner. Big spear in the corner. Taking down Cardona. And all ego now for a big kick. Now Matt Cardona sweeps out the leg of Ethan Page. Both men down. Matt Cardona getting back to his feet first off that leg sweep now, and Ethan Page is down. Cardona going up to the top rope here. Matt Cardona goes for the elbow drop. Ethan Page with a kick. Knocks him into the ropes here, and Ethan sends Cardona off the ropes. Cardona answers back. Matt Cardona driving him down with that elbow. Matt Cardona, I would say fighting for his wife's honor, but I don't know if that's quite what this is. As he sweeps out the leg, does Ethan Page now, and Ethan Page caught with a big takedown by the waist there. Now Ethan Page pulls Matt Cardona in, lifts him up, and Ego's Edge. Lifting him back up to his feet now. Follows it through with Twisted Grin. Cover. Game, set, Ego. All Ego picking up the win. Knocking off Cardona tonight is Ethan Page. Just like that. Ethan Page knocking off Matt Cardona as the New Day stands tall. Here from the man that's going to challenge for the WWE title at Saturday night's main event. Up next, Bronson Reed has some words ahead of his title match.
So a few weeks ago when I agreed to help on Bullet Club Raw, the agreement was I was going to get to fight the WWE Champion for that title. And I was bypassed for Survivor Series, where I hoped I was going to get to finally get my revenge on Austin Theory for all the times he's decided to get between me and title aspirations this last year. But I didn't get that. And here I was hoping Austin Theory wouldn't just fall apart at the seams, wouldn't crack under the pressure, and I would get to face him and take the world title from him and show exactly what he made me feel like at WrestleMania. But that's fine. Because to me, it's even sweeter the fact that you lost the way you did, Austin. That you went out getting screwed over the way you've screwed me over in the past. So Johnny Gargano, consider yourself warned. Consider yourself marked. I don't care about the Bullet Club nonsense that's going on. Buddy asked me to be part of it when this all started, and I told him I didn't care about Bullet Club. I don't need to be another cog in Jay White's machine. So, Johnny Gargano, count your days, mate. Because you're about to have a very, very bad time. Alright, folks, coming up next, here on Raw, we have got some 6-person mixed tag team action as making their way to the ring. Here come the Scapegoats. There's Raquel Rodriguez. JD McDonough and Jack Perry. So, the Scapegoats making their way down to the ring. Taking them on tonight. As here come Braxium to the ring. Nathan Frazier and Axiom make their way down to the ring. And teaming up with them tonight, I wonder who it could be. The Ring of Honor Women's Champion is back. Liv Morgan makes her return after being on the shelf for the last few months. After Raquel Rodriguez took her out. So, Liv Morgan's back. Axiom and Jack Perry starting as Jack Perry starts out with that drop toe hold and walks across the back of Axiom.
Axiom now taking him down here. Axiom double axe handle to Jack Perry. Taking him back up to his feet now. Axiom. Driving away now. Overhand shot. Knocks back Jack Perry. Axiom sends him off the ropes here. Axiom ducks him. Leapfrogs him. And German suplex taking him down. Come to the back of the head now. Axiom getting Jack Perry back up to his feet here. And Axiom chomping away at Jack. Jack Perry's got hold of him now. Jack Perry with Axiom. Into the corner now. Axiom. Tag made. Raquel Rodriguez is in. Jack Perry and Raquel. Double shoulder block taking down Axiom. Raquel gets him up in a seated position now. And Raquel coming in. Jumping neck breaker on Axiom. Takes him down now. Raquel goes for a kick. Axiom with that big knee strike taking her down. Axiom's got Raquel back to her feet here. And Axiom with Raquel into the corner. Tag is made to Nathan. And for Axiom here with Raquel in position. Flying in with shoulder block taking her down. As now Nathan Frazier knocking her down with a super kick. Tag is made. Liv is back in. Liv Morgan now. Centered here, knocking back Raquel. Liv Morgan flies in with a drop kick, taking her off her feet. Liv now getting Raquel back to her feet here, and Liv Morgan. Got it there. Liv Morgan into a bulldog now, knocks down Raquel. And Liv Morgan. Well, JD McDonough enters the mix now, and JD. To Gary now, knocking him back. Liv Morgan. The ropes now, jawbreaker here. Taking him down here, and Liv springboards into a leg drop across the back of JD's head. And Liv Morgan now. Code breaker to McDonough. Tag is made to Axiom. Now Axiom standing shooting star, taking him down. Grabbing McDonough back up to his feet here, and Axiom. Arm strike there from JD. JD McDonough now getting knocked back. Elbow strikes here. Kicking the head now from Axiom. Axiom getting McDonough back up to his feet, and Axiom. Into Spanish fly on McDonough. And now, wait a minute, Nathan and Liv taking down Raquel. Taking down Raquel and Jack. Golden ratio. Poison Rana. 1, 2, 3. Axiom and Liv Morgan picking up the win. Just like that. Axiom and Liv Morgan picking up the win. Liv Morgan is back. She defends the Women's Ring of Honor Championship against Dakota Kai at Ring of Honor Final Battle. So, we got more coming next here on Raw.
Last week, we finally got to come back to Raw. Have we been hurt? Have we been taking time off? No. They've just been ignoring us. They've been forgetting about us and letting losers and nobodies like Lola Vice, Thea Hale, and Sol Ruca take the spotlight from us. We were the ones that unified the women's tag team titles at WrestleMania. I was the one that beat Becky Lynch for the United States Women's Championship. And what did we get for that? We got ignored. We got tossed to the wayside and left out. Well, no more. Fatal Influence is back on Monday Night Raw, and we are coming for those women's tag team titles. We are coming for everything. We are better than ever, and we are going to take what is ours.
All right, folks, coming up next, it is some women's action. As here comes Sol Ruca, who for her team last night, for my money, was the MVP of Team Jordynne last night. Team Grace may have gotten the loss inside of War Games, but Sol Ruca had a hell of a showing. Went wild in that matchup. Soul Snatchers for everybody. So tonight, she's getting a chance to go one-on-one with the Women's World Champion and the woman she teamed up with just last night at Survivor Series, Jordynne Grace. Juggernaut making her way down to the ring. Without any further ado, Jordynne Grace and Sol Ruca one-on-one. Here we go. So here we go. Sol Ruca starting on with a big jab. Pops up. Hurricane Rana to Jordynne Grace. I believe we've seen these two face off a few times here throughout the season, as Jordynne Grace has been a hell of a champion throughout this season. I believe currently she is the last champion from the start of the season to still have their title. As big suplex there, taking down Sol Ruca. I believe Jordynne Grace is the last woman and the last champion in total to have walked out of WrestleMania season 6 rather, with their championship and still be holding it. So Jordynne Grace now getting Sol Ruca back to her feet, but Jordynne Grace has got to have an eye, got to be keeping an eye out, because not only does Lola Vice have the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, but Kiana James is handpicking Jordynne's challenger for next month at Saturday night's main event, which is just 21 nights from yesterday. So 20 days away from today. Or, no, 19 days away from today, because it's Saturday night. Duh. Now Jordynne Grace has got all of her, lifts her up, and dropping her down with a gutbuster. Grabbing Sol Ruca back to her feet now. Jordynne Grace knocks her back into a big clothesline there. Taking her down again now. Jordynne Grace. Sol Ruca back up. Slap to the face now from Jordynne. Sol Ruca with a chop now. Sol Ruca. Sidewalk slam taking down Jordynne. Now Sol Ruca. Jordynne Grace pulling herself in the corner. Grace. Get some trouble here. Sol Ruca flies in with that shoulder block, taking her down. Now Sol Ruca grabs the ropes. Crossbody to Jordynne Grace. Down now. Jordynne Grace is down. Sol Ruca up to the top rope. Looking to call her shot here. Jordynne Grace in trouble. Sol Ruca. Power slam from Jordynne. Grabs a hold of her now, does Jordynne Grace, getting her back up to her feet, and Jordynne falling in reverse powerbomb. Taken down. Sol Ruca now. Jordynne Grace grabs a hold of her, and Jordynne. Big clothesline in the corner. Elbow strike. Snapmares are down in the center of the ring. Now Jordynne. Double axe handle. Takes down Sol Ruca. Jordynne Grace now getting her back up to her feet here. Jordynne Grace firing away at Sol. Forearm strike now coming off the ropes. Dropkick attempt from Sol. Jordynne Grace has got her up and taking her down with a Death Valley driver. Into a cover. 1, 2, no. Jordynne now getting Sol back up to her feet here. Jordynne Grace, big slap in the face here to Sol. Holds her in, lifts her up, throws her across the ring again. Now Jordynne grabbing Sol Ruca, puts her up on the top rope. Jordynne Grace with Sol Ruca for Shades of Samoa. Into a cover now, has Sol down. 1, 2, no! Sol Ruca stays in it. Jordynne getting her back up to her feet now. Jordynne Grace, a big chop there. To Sol Ruca, who ducks through, rolls through, has Jordynne, takes her down, into a cover. And Grace reverses the pressure. 1, 2, nearly gets her there. Her slap countered. Sol Ruca chopping away. Forearm strike. Sol Ruca. There's all over now, and Sol Ruca taking Jordynne Grace across the ring now. Into the corner. Sol Ruca. Put down now, and Sol Ruca. Stomp to the midsection. Down goes Jordynne. Now Jordynne Grace rolling into the corner here, pulling herself up. In the corner, Sol Ruca stalking her now, and Sol Ruca coming in goes for a drop kick. Jordynne Grace kicks her in the midsection, and Juggernaut driver connecting to Sol. 1, 2, 3. Jordynne Grace picking up the win. Jordynne Grace knocking off Sol Ruca. A very game Sol Ruca tonight. But Jordynne Grace just reminding us all why she is the Women's World Champion. And well, folks, there's Kiana James. Remember, due to her winning War Games last night, she's picking Jordynne Grace's challenger for Saturday night's main event in just a few nights' time. Oh my God! Nikki Bella, the Hall of Famer and one of Kiana's teammates from last night. Neck attack on the chair. And oh dear God, I think we might have just found who Kiana's picked for Saturday night's main event.
Well, going behind my back and working with Kiana's going really well for you, seeing as we're not the women's tag team champions anymore, and you're not even the one getting the title shot at Saturday night's main event. Still think kissing up to all the divas around here from the past is getting you anywhere?
Oh, Tiffany, I wouldn't expect you to understand the key plays I've been making. Maybe I'm not the one challenging Jordynne for the championship at Saturday night's main event, but Kiana and I have been talking strategy, and we've been handling things. And I don't think it does me very good to take advice from the woman who tapped out to one of those said legends that she despises so much just a few nights ago. So unless you've got an idea for us to get those tag team championships back, I think you ought to stay in the back and stay behind me. You've been better as my sidekick after all.
All right, folks, we've actually got some championship action here in our second to last match of the night, because the following contest set for one fall is for the Women's United States Championship. Making her return to Monday Night Raw. First time we've seen her in a little bit. The legendary Mickie James is back on the show. Mickie James makes her way to the ring. So, Mickie James looking to become the Women's U.S. Champ tonight. As here comes the champion. The Women's United States Champ. Rhea Ripley. Making her way down to the ring. Mommy is here. So, Rhea Ripley, she scored the pin inside War Games yesterday. You gotta wonder if maybe she's a little, annoyed at the fact that Kiana picked Nikki instead of her when she was the one that pinned. She was the one that pinned Jordynne Grace yesterday. Time shall tell on that one, I suppose. So, Rhea Ripley's made her way to the ring. Mickie James looking to be a champion for the first time in several years. Here we go. James caught around the waist now. Rhea Ripley. Take her down now. Mickie trying to fight back now. Rhea Ripley. They're around. Headlock takeovers. Got Mickie down now. And Rhea Ripley. Down here. Rhea. Oh, Mickie James getting back up to her feet here. Mickie James. The chin lock now on Rhea. Rhea Ripley. With the future Hall of Famer now. Sends her off the ropes. Ducks her into. No, going for it. Mickie James answering back here with some big shots to the head. Got a hold of her now. Mickie James has Rhea now, and Mickie James shoving down Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley looking to answer back now. Rhea Ripley shoving back Mickie, and clotheslines the hell out of her. Grabs a hold of her now, getting her back up to her feet now. Rhea Ripley. Strikes now. Rhea knocking her back now. Kick to the midsection. Headbutt. Takes her down now. Rhea getting Mickie back up again. Goes for another headbutt. Mickie James pulls Rhea in. Sends her over the top rope. Out to the floor. And down she goes. Rhea Ripley down now. Mickie James kicking out the leg here. As Mickie James DDTs the leg of Rhea Ripley. Mickie going for the leg again now, taking her down again. Mickie James now grabs her back up to her feet here. Mickie goes on to Rhea now, and Mickie James. No, Rhea Ripley. Oh, sending her into the ring post, doing some damage to the LED panel there as well. Rhea the count of 4. The count of 5 now. Rhea bounces Mickie off of the announce table. Back into the ring now. Rhea Ripley going in after her now, grabbing on to Mickie James here. Picks her back up to her feet here. Big elbow strike there, knocking her back now. And, whoa, went for her. And caught by Mickie James, who takes her down now. Mickie James into a cover now. Mickie James. 1, kick out. He's got her down now, grabs Rhea. Rhea Ripley sweeps the leg. Rhea now getting Mickie James back to her feet. Elbow strikes here, chopping away. Kick to the midsection now. Rhea Ripley with the headbutt now. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Rhea Ripley countered there by Mickie James here, and Mickie James pulls her in, knee to the midsection, and again taking her down. Down now, Rhea's got Mickie in a seated position, pulling her back up to her feet now. Rhea Ripley's down, Mickie James. Kick to the head there. And now, corner goes Rhea. Mickie James coming in, goes for a shotgun drop kick in the corner. Rhea Ripley with a big boot. Rhea's got her back up to her feet now, and Rhea Ripley swinging Mickie James around, scoops her up, and electric chair drives her down. He now coming in, goes for a drop kick. Rhea to finish the job with a Riptide. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley picking up the win here tonight. Knocking off Mickie James here this evening. Our main event, a big mixed tag match, is coming up next as Austin Theory and Thea Hale take on Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. Rhea Ripley is your winner, and she is still the United States Women's Champion. I don't know, Beck. I just feel lost. I mean, I'm supposed to be the best. I'm one match away from being the first person in LS11 history to have 200 matches. And I couldn't even beat a guy that just got here. Don't know what the hell to do. Because I feel like I've just been losing my way for months now. Hell, maybe even a year. I mean, lost to Phil at Survivor Series last year, and yeah, I got to get a little bit of revenge on Nathan and Cross and everybody, and at that brief moment where it felt like things were getting back on track, I won the WWE title at WrestleMania. I had the big 6-way defense, but then John happened. Cena and Mox. I feel like everything's falling apart. I feel like, I don't know. Hope that nothing happens to make it worse for us. Just get this bad feeling that there's some dark threat looming soon. All right, folks, it is time for the main event. Of Monday Night Raw, as here comes Austin Theory and Thea Hale to the ring. Austin Theory looking to rebound after losing the WWE Championship last night at the hands of Bullet Club. So, Austin Theory and Thea Hale ready for action tonight. Big matchup here tonight as they look for revenge against Bullet Club's newest member. So, here comes Candice LeRae and the new WWE Champion, Johnny Gargano, to the ring. Candice LeRae, part of Friday Night SmackDown, as we know, and worryingly, Johnny seemingly teasing at the start of the night that maybe Bullet Club is finally gonna take that step, cross the door that they have not dared to cross for some time now. So, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory starting it out. Here we go. He chopping away at him, pulls him in. DDT. Johnny taking him down with the snapmare here. Johnny Gargano. Big shot there. Has Theory down. Johnny Gargano grabs Austin Theory back up to his feet now. And Johnny shot there to Theory. Coming off the ropes now. Austin Theory catching him on the rebound. Theory throws him into the corner. Tag is made to Thea Hale. Now double axe handle. Thea now. No. Johnny countering. Johnny Gargano super kicks her. Johnny immediately tags in Candice LeRae. For WWE Women's Champion 2 times at that is Candice LeRae. She gets Thea Hale back up to her feet. Thea Hale knocked back here. Candice LeRae chopping her back into the ropes now. And Candice, big kick there. Here we go. Candice LeRae. Hurricane run out to the floor, taking down Thea Hale. Candice now getting her back up to her feet here. Candice LeRae. Goes her back into the ring. Candice LeRae. Now, and Thea Hale pounces into her. Thea Hale now has her down here. Thea. Remember, Thea Hale beat Jade Cargill clean as a sheet last week on Raw ahead of Survivor Series. Thea taking down LeRae here. Thea Hale rolled over. Candice LeRae kicked in the back now. Hale picking her back up to her feet now. And Thea Hale. The corner now. Tag made back to Austin Theory now. And Theory and Thea are able to get a little bit out there on LeRae for what she did to him last night. Here he had the championship retained. He had Jon Moxley beat in the center of the ring before Candice LeRae pulled her stunt, pulling the referee out of the ring. Gargano and LeRae taking down Austin Theory now. Johnny Gargano getting him back up to his feet, and the WWE champ lighting him up here. Overhand chop now. Johnny Gargano ducked through. DDT from Austin Theory, taking him off his feet. Theory now into a cover on Gargano, who kicks out. Wrestling back to his feet now. Austin Theory, though, into a knee bar. Knee bar in, trying to tap out the WWE champ, Johnny Gargano. Knocking him back here. Johnny Gargano. Staying in it now. Gargano. Goes for a discus clothesline. Theory out of the way. Right hook from Theory. Austin Theory now. Pulls him in. Lifts him up. Hits that big knee into the neck. Taking Johnny down now. Austin Theory. Cover. Saved by LeRae. Now, tag is made to Thea Hale. Thea Hale now has Johnny wrestling down. Turns him over with a kick. Elbow into the back of the WWE Champion. Thea Hale going under the top rope now. Thea gonna look to fly. Goes for a big splash. Johnny super kicks her. Knocking her back now. Thea Hale knocked back here by Gargano. And Enziguri connecting. Now Johnny's got her back up to her feet here. Johnny Gargano super kicks her again. Tags Candice LeRae back in, and LeRae coming in now. Candice LeRae, big drop kick there. LeRae getting her back up to her feet here. Candice LeRae, big chops now coming in. Knocking her back here. Candice with Thea. Throws her across the ring into the corner here, and big forearm strike. Candice LeRae now. Big drop kick there connecting to Thea. Having Thea Hale back to her feet now. Candice LeRae takes her down. Oh, here we go. LeRae turning Thea over. Grabs the arms. Wicked. Stepmother. Connect. Rolls her over. Into a cover. 1, 2. No! And Austin Theory was coming for the save if he needed to. LeRae putting the boots to Thea Hale now. Taking down the far younger woman. Thea Hale kicks her in the midsection though, and Thea hits that jumping neck breaker on LeRae. The cover now. Candice LeRae is down. 1, 2. Kick out from Candice. Now LeRae is down. Candice LeRae getting picked back up to a seated position. Thea Hale off the ropes. Goes for a knee strike. Big elbow strike there, taking her down. Bring her back up to her feet now. Candice LeRae. Countered. Thea Hale. Kimura lock. Thea with the Kimura lock. She's tapped out Rhea Ripley with that in the past. Johnny Gargano taking the cheap shot though. And Austin Theory getting in as Candice LeRae immediately tagging in Johnny. Johnny now, Hurricane Rana to the former champion. Austin Theory now collides with him though. Austin Theory chopping back Gargano. Up on the shoulders. A-Town down to the WWE Champion. Johnny Gargano is down. 1. Candice LeRae makes the save. Now Johnny pulls out of the ring. Austin Theory. Ringboard. Holy hell, what a moonsault knocking Johnny down. Theory's got him back up to his feet. Austin Theory. Gargano now, sending him into the barricade. Grabs a hold of him now, does Johnny wrestling. He's got Theory back to his feet. Johnny Gargano, no. Austin Theory sends him into the barricade himself. Referee at the count of 5. 6 now, Austin Theory. Johnny goes back into the ring at 7. The ropes down, Johnny wrestling. DDTs him, taking him down. Gargano now. Big right hook to Theory. Taking him off his feet, drops the elbow on him now. Johnny Gargano. As Austin Theory takes the cheap shot on Thea Hale. Theory answers back with a big knee strike, swings Gargano around. Austin Theory with Johnny wrestling. Up and down. Now Thea Hale is in. Johnny trying to get to Candice before Thea can get to him. Johnny leaps out and tags his wife. Kick. 1, 2. No. Candice LeRae with the Pix kick nearly gets the job done. DDT from Thea Hale. Gets Candice LeRae back to her feet now, and Thea Hale with Candice. Back into the corner now, Thea. Tags in Austin. Punch to the midsection from Theory. Candice LeRae drop kicks the WWE Champion now. LeRae goes and tags in Johnny. Now Johnny Gargano gets caught here, sent off the ropes. Theory pulls him in, swings through. Neckbreaker taking him down. Now Austin Theory turns Johnny over. Johnny countering though. Johnny wrestling. Kick there, takes down Austin. Gargano kicking away at him now repeatedly. Now Theory with that kick in the head to Johnny Gargano. The WWE Champ is down. Wait a minute now, Candice LeRae taking off the turnbuckle pad. Johnny Gargano goes for him. Theory sidesteps. Official seeing that turnbuckle pad. Johnny Gargano goes low. Gargano with a low blow to Theory. As Candice LeRae wipes out Thea Hale. Sweet chin music. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae with the win. A brutal, brutal win at that. Austin Theory screwed over again by the Garganos tonight. It was a hell of a match, and in the end, Candice LeRae took that turnbuckle pad off. That's what led to Johnny being able to steal the win with a low blow and a sweet chin music. Bullet Club with the win. Gargano and Candice with the win tonight. Evil love continues to prevail. Austin Theory regaining himself. What the hell? What the hell even comes next for Austin Theory at this point? I mean, at this point, oh my God! Drew McIntyre's back. Claymore. You make me fucking sick. You've always been second best to me. Always will. Drew McIntyre returns in the main event of Raw. The Scottish Warrior is back, and until tomorrow for NXT, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Bird. Patreon is the best place to support Xander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the RS11 family.
young.